Hi, Tanda. Hello, hello, hello. How goes it? Well, hello, Diane. I haven't gone live lately. Some of the stuff I'd probably say wouldn't be would probably be along the lines of I think what the majority of America really does think, in my opinion. It's nice to see you both as well. Uh, I think what most of the world actually thinks. Yeah, yeah, I think most of the world actually agrees. Um, I know that there's a few people in the world, not the world. There's there's probably a few people that I know, BS, that well, okay. Well, here's one for instance. There was a meteorologist that she got fired for on her own Instagram calling Felon a Nazi. So, in answer to Civilist Swiss, yes, you can get fired. You don't have to be on your own uh, jobs thing or something to just, I don't think the meteorologist should have been fired myself because, yeah, he is one. And I think that I think it was Fox, surprise, surprise, that fired her. I think it's pretty disgusting, especially after he made that joke about, you know, he listed off a lot of war criminals, Nazi war criminals, and made little jokes like, "Oh, the pronouns would be Himmler," and hope they don't Goebbels that up, and bet you did not see that coming. Um, we know we're coming close to the 80th anniversary of the liberation of the concentration camps, and I did see Syphilis Swiss put up a comment saying, "Fire up the ovens." She just can't stop herself. That's why, Swiss. Although I've dragged my feet on, contacting your job, and when I do, though, Swiss, and I don't say if, I say when, because you keep this up. You're keeping it up. So once I start, I won't stop till you're gone from there. So if you want to keep thinking things like fire up the ovens as something funny, you let me know how you're laughing soon. You let me know. And I think you owe an apology to everyone whose family member died fighting in World War II. I mean, you're just a disgusting piece of urine smelling horse shit. That's what you are, Swiss. If that's really Rourke conversing with you, Rourke, if you don't have a problem with the urine smelling whore that's a fucking anti Semite bitch that thinks firing up the ovens is you know, okay, you don't got a problem with that? Hi, Chris. Then please don't ever come back here to the normal, decent side of people here. Because, you know, I don't think anybody in the right mind thinks that syphilis Swiss is normal in any type of way. In fact, syphilis Swiss is the only one who's in the last couple of days been pretty disgusting. Still, she can't stop herself. Just talk about, you know, Sharon and call her ugly and talk about her boyfriend calling him slow. Uh, talk about things that just really don't shouldn't concern her. But when you're, you know, a person who has a brain the size of a pistachio nut, or perhaps even just a sunflower seed, then, but Rourke, if that's what you want to be associated with, c'est la vie. Good riddance. Bye bye. Because your friend Swiss is a disgusting piece of crap, and probably always has been. Yeah, bye bye. I mean, if that's even really him, for all we know, that could be you know, some account she made herself just to pretend that, if I was him, I'd want to come out and defend myself if that isn't really him. So it probably is. So Swiss, when you go, oh, he says he doesn't like cobwebs. First of all, it's not humanly possible for anybody to have cobwebs. Now you, syphilis, that's possible. You, reeking of urine, possible. Probable. Just being a disgusting pig? Yes, I'm sure. So if that's who you want to rub shoulders with, Rourke, once again, I do want to, emphasize. Well, bye bye. Bye bye. I mean, even Janelle is doing better as a person, and even Munchie is doing better as a person at this point. Swiss, the fucking disgustingness is just off the chain. My most concern at this time is that the ADL really let down. Yeah, an opportunity to screw. Like, Rourke, really? Is that all you could get? Is that shit? That's gross. Maybe it was the Nazism that turned him on in the first place. Who knows? Maybe it's the smell of urine. Who knows? The ADL, very disappointing towards Phelan. Putting, certain what are they like? Oh, you've got to do this in order to get your disaster relief money to certain states. That is just not okay. One of the Jan Sixers already has been arrested again. To spit in the faces, though, of the judges and the police officers that lost their lives, and what they need to do is to figure out, ask some of them, what would you have done had you gotten your hands on Mike Pence? Would we have all sat there and had to witness the murder of a vice president right in front of our eyes? How fucking disgraceful. Me neither, Ginger. But maybe he did that to prove he wasn't scared. Maybe he wanted to show that he wasn't. Because I don't think anybody would have faulted him for not showing up, and I don't think that any of, Trump or his friends now, and I'm saying this stuff is not anymore. This is no longer, Republican or Democrat. This is because, let's keep in mind, Pence is Republican, uh, but they were still going to kill him. You know what I mean? Like, um, I've never seen a president sit there and call his vice president a PUSSY. I've been very passionate about politics since, I could vote. I voted for William Weld. I mean, uh, because I liked his stance on the environment. Yeah, this is a dictator overthrowing the government, and you're absolutely right there, Tanger. So for anybody, and I appreciate you saying it like that, please, I really do, Tanger, because for anybody who thinks this is, I think that he needed to. No, I don't, Stephanie. Let me ask you a question, Stephanie. I think he needed to. Those were the whole January 6th committee that had already been put on a hit list, Stephanie. They were threatened, yeah. He had no choice. Any political analyzer will tell you. But you, Stephanie, what do you mean? So if they did nothing, why do they need a pardon? Well, say I can ask you the same about the J6ers, Steph. Do you know some of them have refused the pardon because they pled guilty to it, and with some soul searching and research and realizing that it was wrong. I mean, Stephanie, you're an adult. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? I mean, Stephanie, we know who you partake with in this community. You don't partake with the most intelligent people, Steph. So you really don't come off as have hope for what? What do you have hope for? What do you have hope for? Because you resorted right to the typical bullshit. Like, you don't have a problem with somebody holding a cop's taser to the back of their neck repeatedly. Or the total disregard and disrespect of the entirety of that insurrection. So what are you having hope for? What do you have hope for, Stephanie? Toxoplasmosis, TDS. Is there a little? What are you talking about? Unmechanized. What do you mean? Tox. What does that mean? You do you, Steph? All right. Somebody want to look up the word that unmechanized came in with? No more cancer research? Seriously? Midwit meme confirmed again. All right. So you're just a fucking idiot. So we'll get rid of you unmechanized. You come in with some fucking bullshit and think you're smart, and you're just obviously not. No cancer research. No reports from the CDC either, staff. Oh, if there's any recalls on something that was sold, like if it's got, you know, fucking E. coli or something, no more of those either, Steph. You got hope? What do you got hope for? You get E. coli or something? What do you get hope for? What do you got hope for? What do you got hope for? Fascism? Fascism? Because we know about your feelings about anti-Semitism. You are one. So, is that where your hope lies? Yeah, kids born in the US petrified to go to school. Like, Stephanie, have you ever voted for somebody based on what they believe in as opposed to just what party they are? You ever done that? Hello, Amja. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Okay, how about responding to the topics, though, that we're speaking of here? You know, all those things are absolutely occurring. Like, Stephanie, what do you fucking have hope for? I have hope too. I'm not going to tell you what it's for. I won't tell you what it's for. But fingers fucking crossed. Fingers crossed. And that's a fact. Fingers crossed. Watching somebody do a fucking Nazi salute on stage. What do you mean we don't want to have a conversation? You're still here, Stephanie, aren't you? Stephanie, you're still in here. Those are your responses. So you knew about all that CDC stuff and you're just good with it, is what you're saying. We just asked what you thought about all those things. She's even just ignoring answering us. You just want to hear what you want to hear and say some stupid shit. Like, you're still fucking here, Stephanie. She probably does. Do you, Stephanie? You got your volume off? All parties tend to do what, Stephanie? This isn't about parties. Don't you get it? This is what Tanger said up here. Right up here. Let me find it. Right there. I pinned it to the screen. Oh my God, okay? We're unreasonable. Stupidity is what will get you blocked. We called you a name, Stephanie? Brainless? Have you seen any indication of a brain? Any indication? Have you shown us anything indicative of a brain? He's taking out the trash? You think the CDC is trash ministry? You think that if there's E. coli in the hamburger that you bought and they put out a yeah, kids are trash? No. I said it didn't have anything to do with what the fuck? What's the problem here? So if there's a fucking recall on some hamburger you bought, you don't want to know about it? Ministry, are you defending the Nazi salute that Phelan did? Or maybe even the joke that he made the other day? Hunting gown. Stores should do the testing? You think he did that because they were calling him Hitler? I didn't say that the CDC does. What I said was the recalls. But he's also put a block on the CDC. What are you trying to say here? You tard? Okay, goodbye. They should have never broken the law to come here? What do you mean they snapped the picture? It was on a fucking video recording. It was the inauguration. Okay, what about the tweet that he did today, or yesterday, today, about the whole Jewish stuff? Hi, Net. Hello, Victor. What about his support of the far right? In Germany. I mean, yeah, I'm making things up. Stop blocking me. Well, I blocked you again because you don't dictate to me. Stop blocking me. You don't dictate to me. No, I believe that back when Gore won, that was a stolen election by Bush the son, who doesn't even like any of the fuckers that are around now. He just likes the people like Obama and Michelle and the Clintons. Back when Republicans and Democrats can still get along, but that is when it first got stolen. I don't think anything is sustainable when our deficit was. Where did he say what? Trump's. Oh, I'm in a cult. Yeah, I'm in a cult. Yes, he did, M. Joe. Yes, he did. And that's when I knew our vote didn't count anymore. I knew it didn't count anymore. And that fucking sucked. That was a stab in the gut, in my heart, and everything. That broke my heart, and I've never been the same since. Never been the same since. What are you talking about? It was on the inauguration. What do you mean, ministry? These are video record. This is there. I mean, The best what? Best dickhead? Best liar, best thief, best dictator? Yeah, we watch Amazon News. I'm gonna get rid of you there because, you know, there's a big difference between a migrant, an immigrant, and a refugee. He did a Roman salute. Okay. Why don't you go fuck yourself? How do we know they're illegal? I mean, seriously. She's kidding, Ministry. Ministry, she's kidding. Ministry, you're my friend. Would you be okay? She's kidding. Ministry, you're my friend. Would you be okay if all of a sudden you never saw me on here anymore and you found out it was because they were rounding up the Jews and just offing them again? And you know, that'd be okay. Because do you know what fear is associated with it? Like, do you know about the fear associated with that? Like, they don't even teach it in school anymore. And that's how history will repeat itself. But the fear, but it wasn't only Jews. You know, I'm disgusted on the daily, having to read people like Swiss Piss writing, fire up the ovens. That shit's not funny. It's not okay to know that they don't teach about the Holocaust anymore. What does that mean? CW. I can't read what that says. Did I miss something? CW? I can't. I've got my cheaters on too. I don't know if I'm missing something there. Am I? Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, I guess somebody in your family, when they first came here, could have been considered one of them, right? See what I mean? What do you think? There's no criminals that are born here? Well, what about fucking Elon? Maybe he should go too. I mean, nobody is originally from here. Let's be for real. There's more than that, though. Why are they just going on and on about the illegals? But I don't even understand. So are these people who would have, by ministry, are these people who would have just sat idly by during the Holocaust and been like, yeah, it's a country of immigrants. It's a country of immigrants. And if they're undocumented, how the fuck would they even know? I mean, like me? All right, now you need to get the fuck out of here. Because you know what, Stephanie? Like me? Now you're out of line, you stupid bitch. Because we've seen the friends that you keep and the company that you keep. And I know for a fact you're anti Semitic, Stephanie. So why don't you go suck a few dicks? All right? Yeah. The Holocaust is over. It will never be over. It will never be over. People are gonna be fucking pissed with that shit. People, hello, Luna. People are gonna get me fucking pissed with that shit, man. You're right, Luna. And the thing about Jewish people is they're white unless they want to kill them. People who are mentally challenged or physically disabled, they're white unless they want to kill them. Unless they want to kill them. This is Stephanie, because people like me. My fucking taxes went into shit. Stephanie, don't even fucking try it, man. Oh, fucking bullshit. You can't, Ashley. First of all, you're a fucking criminal yourself, doxing people. Don't come in here with somebody's fucking name and think you're not being criminal. How many illegals do you know that have committed crimes? Not. You're right, Luna. And Elon's family's from South Africa. I mean, come on, man. What happened to the great melting pot of America? One? How about all the others? If that's the case, and people go around calling themselves African America, uh, you think I suck dick? Hey, you know what, Dawson? Only because that might keep your fucking mouth shut when you're going to sit here and say, for people like me. Who are you speaking to? Exactly. Exactly, Norma Jean. All them, right? No, I didn't say if they're legals. I didn't say that. I said if they were legal contractors, licensed contractors, licensed contractors, Norma Jean. Licensed contractors is what I said. Nuh-uh, they introduced a bill? I believe your friends question their citizenship, but okay. So what are you saying? Would you like me to call the hotline and find out if they are? No, no, no. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I said, when will I move on from hate? When will you mind your own fucking business, Tiffany? Um, no, I didn't. I said it was, I don't know, salsa music. I don't know if it was salsa music or what. I don't even know. I know I can't understand it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Why would I say Mexicans? Oh, they're Mexicans. No, I didn't. There is such a thing as salsa music. Yeah, she's gone. We know what that bitch did, right? We know what you did, Tiff. Settle down. You need to go. Yeah. Well, you're absolutely right about that, Taylor. Yep. I don't agree with any of that. There's stuff I don't agree with that if I say I don't agree with it, Taylor, next thing, I'm the racist. See? You are very prejudiced. Admit it. See? I can't say mariachi band or salsa music, Taylor. So, yeah, they won't put up a. You're right about that, Molly girl. I hear you there, CW. But what we're talking about really is taking away basic human rights and rolling things back that we've made progress on. And the thing is d- I just, I mean, you can't fire somebody because, you know, so what was the bill, Luna, that you were talking about, by the way? Uh, about that bishop. See, I liked the bishop. You're right about that, Taylor. You're absolutely right. I don't even know if that's really Ollie. Normally, she would just be as time's precious. So I'll just get rid of that one. You're right, Nana. Uh huh. Yeah, he's a dick. That's my opinion, you know. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm saying that's what I'm saying is that a long time ago, I felt like it was shown that our votes really didn't count at that particular stolen election quite a while ago. All I'm saying is thank God we didn't have to witness our vice president being hung on Capitol Hill. I mean, there's real obvious shit there. And they just keep wanting to regret, or, keep going back to the immigrant stuff. Yeah. Because they're rich. What do they care, right? People with conflicts of interest in the government, people with actual convicted, sex crimes. Fucking, yeah. I mean, there's some bullshit going on. Yeah, Stephanie got blocked because, oh no, there she is. No, that doesn't even make a fucking valid reason. Answer Molly, girls, Dawson. Am I happy? Are you happy, May? I don't even think that's really May Watkins, anyway. No, not all of us. Tanger. Yeah, give us one damn good reason. That guy from New Hampshire said, I'm not even accepting the pardon. The guy from New Hampshire said, I'm not even accepting it. All right, these are all trolls. So we know these people are fucking trolls, man. Look at them all coming out. Just fucking get rid of them, man. Fuck, man. Ain't no way Tasha Harris and May Watkins are all just fucking popping in here. I don't even know if that was fucking Tiffany or Ollie. What do you mean they wanted that to happen to get Trump in office? You think those people wanted to die? Maybe all those people, the 17 million, threw themselves into the concentration camp so that Hitler would look bad. It could have been controlled. I mean, that guy got on camera and said, "We love you. You should go home now." Who the fuck is he speaking for? That was unpatriotic shit right there. Unpatriotic stuff right there, man. You mean Trump? He just pardoned them all. They pled guilty to it, CW. Like, they pled guilty to it. One officer died? One officer? How many people died? Two? No, more than that. But, I mean, if it was one of your family members, wouldn't that just mean one of your family members that you miss very, very fucking much? I mean, wow. 6, yeah. 1, 6, 600. It's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Is there a price to life? I mean, sure, and charge the person who did it? Then I believe they were trying to do that. I mean, he was impeached twice. He shouldn't be back in. Convicted felon, impeached twice. One guy had a homemade bomb. He was just arrested again from Florida. Drug overdose. Oh my. It was unpatriotic. They pled guilty. Taylor. We're both entitled and privileged. So we're not entitled to an opinion. Yeah, it's a violent overthrow of process. That was the process. There was some due process right there. Ugh. Yes, it is CW. It is false. CW. I don't care if no one died. It was a travesty. Trying to overthrow what is, you know, that's the protocol of America. That was it. I've never seen a person, a president call his own vice president a PUSSY and incite people to go after them. And to be breaking and smashing and everything. How much do you think that cost the American people to fix? I mean, seriously. Building a fucking gallows on the fucking lawn of the Capitol building? I'm just in shock. Guy didn't even place his hand on the Bible. Jeez, oh Pete. What are you talking about? 187 minutes he sat there doing nothing. You think I don't do research? I don't even know what that means, but yeah, all these people think it's okay to tase fucking cops, apparently, or bring bombs and shit, homemade bombs and stuff, and storm government buildings. I'm just in shock at the lack of humanity. For somebody to sit there, I read and research from many different news aspect. I mean, are you kidding, CW? You really think I don't research? Yeah, you can't argue with that, CW. That's exactly what fucking happened. Write to those families too, CW, and tell them how you really feel. Tell them how you really feel. Fuck your family member trying to protect our capital. Sure, no insurrection this time because he won. I don't research, and then you woke up. That is what he said. What a fucking dick he is. Damn, man, that guy's off the chain. Oh, that Ashley Babbitt? You mean the one that was smashing the glass and everything right there in the front of the crowd? Hi, Angel Baby. Oh God, these people. Look at the people who come in. Now, are you somebody who supports Trump? I mean, who just came in and said something like that? I mean, because that's pretty shameful. Uh, sure he did. Sure he did, CW. Yeah, they all just died the next day from natural causes, CW. Damn, man. Damn. Damn. The whole thing was a travesty of just. That is so disgusting for you to just have no value towards patriotism and I mean, just is terrible, man. And you got to do whatever you got to do, Tanger. Whatever you got to do, Tanger. Whatever you got to do. That's because that's pure kind of stupidity, in my opinion. I mean, jeez, CW. Yeah, I'm sure every news source you read is telling you that. Wait, what is wrong with these trolls coming in here? What's their problem with the trolls? What are these like? Are the trolls like Trumpers? I'm not even trying to say this. I clearly said, yeah, they fucking they admitted it. They pled guilty. That is terrible. I can't even imagine somebody thinking killing somebody because they're just doing what has been like traditionally, the peaceful transfer of power. I can't even imagine sitting there saying, yeah, but hey, fuck that. That's just, that is, yes, it is nice to meet you, Molly, Molly girl. I'm just like, I'm speechless. I'm so speechless. Like, what the hell if they would have got their hands on them? We would have watched them drag him out and kill him in front of us. Oh, I mean, what news source is she even citing? Like, oh, they know, they have an idea, and they still keep thinking that, right, exactly, Luna. Yeah, but they do. Look at it's what is it? 8 o'clock. And I don't know if you guys can still hear the hammering here. Now, if I complain about hammering, even though this has gone past the time that construction work is allowed in Massachusetts, it's past the time. Nowhere did I say that those people were Mexican. I don't even know what nationality they are. But because I said Latino music or whatever, I'm prejudiced, I'm racist. I don't care if they were speaking uh, uh fucking proper posh English, blah blah blah. This would still piss me off. That they don't give a fuck about right and wrong. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because now he gets in these fucking interviews and says, "Well, I really can't bring down the prices of things." I mean, people can't do that. Trying to tell a bishop she's wrong for asking just have mercy on people. Of course, there's some Republican families out there that for leaving the World War. Right, right. Even Germany is saying that was a Nazi salute. For ministry to come in here and try to tell me, I believe that was the Roman salute. What the fuck are you talking about right now? I mean, my God. He told his own, was it his own nephew or something? Um, you're right. Yeah. But instead, what he did was he lift the cap off prescription drugs. He lifted the cap off prescription drugs. Yeah. Yeah. At his tweets. Lift the cap off it. These are the same people who'll be bitching that they can't afford this prescription and that prescription. Right, Mysterious Ways? I mean, and I'm saying the ADL, really, they let me down with fucking, oh, it's okay. It was awkward. And he has autism. Wow, nothing like insulting. What do you mean he's your homie? Your homie? What do you mean your homie? One more stupid comment, just block him. Because "ma" is not a word. "Ma" isn't a word. All right, now you're gone. I have just no tolerance for stupidity like that. That's such a waste of keystrokes. I mean, seriously. Now, those are the type of people we've got to deal with. Pure stupidity. Look at them. Just keep making more troll accounts and more troll accounts. Stupidity. And they're not even like ashamed of how stupid they are. Oh, and still hasn't answered one question, Molly. Still hasn't. Oh, grossest shit ever, man. Just gross. Ugh. You're right about that. Luna, so right about that. They're gonna be fucking crying soon. They'll be fucking crying and blaming it on Biden or some Democrat that they can fucking come up with. Because they'll never want to fucking admit that they don't really do their research. They'll never want to admit that they're responsible for the mess. Yeah. Mars. Oh yeah, let's worry about Mars. Let's worry about Mars. You know what I mean? Like, I just uh, block you. Yeah, but he's already insane. The guy's been insane his whole life, in my opinion. These people are like, oh, what are you gonna do now? Oh, gee, I don't know. Like, maybe hit a button that says blocked. Who would come in here as whore name Ashley? Ain't that some shit? And I could only think of one person who would use that name. And the shameful part of it is they're related. In my opinion, yeah, and I feel like it's the person who we left in here for quite a bit and couldn't make any like intelligent statement. And I do feel they would come in here using that name, like, because that's where their mindset is. Just had no respect for their own family, even. Yeah, we do have that right now. You're absolutely right, but we won't soon. Could be, could be. You're right. But all I know is that's off. I know. And their argument is, oh, come on, let's admit it. There's been a cure for cancer all along. Like, that shouldn't anger them. Like, that wouldn't anger them. That, oh, so what you're saying is all along you thought there was a cure for cancer and you never opened your fucking mouth? Have you lost people to cancer? I mean, like, come on, man. Like, I'm not saying that there is a possible cure for it, but do they honestly think that Trump is going to say, so everybody, here's the cure for cancer. It's free. It's free, everyone. Where's the doctors coming out to fight against that, too? Why aren't doctors coming out to fight against that and say, dude, if there is, don't you think we'd say it or do? I mean, like, what about all the fucking people in the world that have been suffering from cancer? What? I mean, like, where does this fucking guy get off? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for that motherfucker, huh? Yeah. Where's the 22 million people or more? I mean, what is everybody petrified of? Like, in my opinion, he pardoned those people so that he could have people behind him to start threatening people again. That's my opinion. But I mean, what the fuck? Where is all these people to just say, march right in there and throw the fucking cuffs on them and say, look, no, sorry. Well, that's where dying on your feet as opposed to living on your knees comes in. That's it then. But I know there would be some millions of people behind them. People have to stop and be willing to fight for what's right. I'll be damned if I'm gonna live my fucking, you know. Yeah, I believe that there's probably some people who are rich that aren't just white, you know what I mean? Uh, I mean, oh yeah, definitely men though first. Absolutely men first. Hey, I actually watched somebody type in a room, a woman type, "Make America Great Again," and grab him by the pussy. Well, yeah, he also, on Martin Luther King Day, got rid of the equal rights, right? On Martin Luther King Day. It's gonna turn out. Yeah, gonna turn out where when they came for the Jews, I didn't say anything because I wasn't Jewish. When they came for the blacks, I didn't say anything because I wasn't black. When they came for the gays, I didn't say anything because I wasn't gay. When they came for me, there was no one left to say anything. And that's exactly what it's going to come back to. They've doubled. They've doubled because they're all being affected by that bird flu now, right? By that bird flu that nobody can know about because he won't let them put up any any notices anymore. Why would we leave the World Health Organization? Yeah. And what they need to do is just arrest the fucking guy. They do. They just need to fucking arrest him. I'm sorry if he's not fit nor qualified, in my opinion. Yeah, can't do nothing about it. Absolutely right, Luna. They can't warn us. It's not that they don't have to, it's that they can't. They can't inform us. They're blocked from telling us if there's an outbreak of anything. No, I don't understand. CW, Stephanie, any of those motherfuckers, can you explain to us why? That's a fact. Look at what I pinned on the screen. Let's leave the illegals out, and let's leave the January 6th thing. That is a fact. Can you believe they can't tell us if there's something? I've never seen more disgrace. We are the laughing stock of the world right now. Yeah, and that other one that they just arrested again from Florida. He was in there for other things too. He had a long criminal record, I should say. Yeah, get these idiots who come in with these nasty fucking names. Fucking idiots, man, huh? Yeah, it's hypothetical stuff. Ugh. You're dumb, Stephanie. You're dumb. You're dumb. How do you know they're charging us 300 million, huh? You're stupid, Stephanie. We've seen who you rub shoulders with. You're stupid. I know, right, Molly? Stupid. I'm sorry I had to boot her immediately. I had to boot her. Yeah, where'd she come up with that? I'm sorry, I booted her. Molly, I didn't need, before I even saw who wrote it or anything, just such a stupid fucking comment. Just immediately is fucking dumb. Just, yeah, right? Or to maybe a contract to Felon. Yeah, she got 300 fucking accounts, 300 million accounts. Troll. These motherfuckers don't know the rules of fucking doing construction. They're getting on my fucking nerves. That's gonna make me prejudiced, of course. I mean, I don't care who it is. They're not supposed to be doing this. I looked up the times allowed for construction in Massachusetts, and this is an hour and a half over. That was some dumb shit to say, huh? And what a bust down. Oh, and he lied about, he had nothing to do with oh, and I mean, like, this is so. Oh, good point, Luna. Good point. That awful. This shit's fucking off the chain. Shit's off the chain. And it's just gonna be us paying for it all, too. Look how fucking these people are with their trolls and shit. God forbid any of them have normal conversations. Yeah, so imagine that 300 million times 5,000, right? Yeah, but we saved 300 million. Okay. It's crazy. Thank you, Luna. And and I hadn't gone live for a little while because I knew what I would speak about, and I appreciate you guys speaking with me about it because it's good to know that you know people do care, and people do care about facts and logic, and you know it's very sad though that the amount of trolls that came in and the uninformed stuff like ministry trying to tell me that wasn't a Nazi salute, or they just took the picture when he was doing, like, not even like realizing the comments he's made in the past and since then, and like, well, there was somebody who came and named Trumps a couple of times, and I just the amount of, yeah, exactly, Molly girl. Stay educated and vigilant, and that's all we can really do. And then see each other in the frickin' internment camps. That's where we'll all end up. Because people that we thought were our friends and stuff will sit there. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the unhinged. Yeah, the unhinged will sit there and be like, yeah, but they are speaking out about stuff that's, better they take them than us, right? Like they thought it was normal to attack the Capitol. They thought that a peaceful transfer of power was, they that somebody even said, who was it? Was it CW? That we set that up to make him look bad. Oh my. It's stomach turning and nauseating and wow. Right? Molly, I mean, just wow. I'm just one of them, probably loads of them, yeah. Denounce cruelty, resolve to help, and be part of the solution. Yeah, and even if we don't succeed, at least try. Just like how that bishop did. I mean, there's more religious people because and I never even until I would listen to that bishop, I hadn't thought of it as in this terms, but people who have family members who are gay or even questioning or something, now at this point they might end up taking their own life. Or if it ends up like back in the day of Hitler, where people are being hauled off to concentration camps that are disabled, mentally ill, or homosexual or something, is that they might end up dead. Maybe they might take their own life because they might think there's some. It's it's terrible, terrible, and for him to not even be able to have some consideration for somebody else's opinion and demand an apology. Fuck you. There's your apology. Oh, in the faces of them all. sitting there. You could tell they didn't give two fucking shits. They didn't give two shits. They're all too fucking rich to give a fuck. They didn't give two shits. All LGBTQ did? That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. That's exactly like how it happened with Hitler. That's exactly how it happened with Hitler. Exactly. That's fucking disgusting. And disabled? Get the fuck out. Are you fucking kidding me? CW, Stephanie Dawson, you motherfuckers should be ashamed of yourselves. You motherfuckers should be ashamed of yourselves. You motherfuckers should be ashamed of yourselves. That's nauseating. That's fucking nauseating. They gotta just march right in there and fucking get rid of him. Just say, sorry guys, we'll figure it out. This motherfucker's got to go. Wow. 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 Yeah, exactly. That one, I don't know what her fucking name is. Someone that's pregnant now. His daughter. Man, she looks like a snooty bitch, don't she? A snooty bitch. He actually fired the disabled and the LGBTQ that worked for them. That is definitely a Hitler move. Oh, and he's erased websites and stuff. They gotta get rid of him. No more dummies talking. That support. Those are dummies. Dummies. I'm sorry, man. I'm not even trying to be any kind of fucking way. Those is dummies. And the people who voted and they have friends who are like no BS. I'm sorry, but aren't you? And I don't hear you talking about anything. I didn't say that you support Trump. I'm just saying, like, aren't you appalled about this? You're so smart and intelligent. I'm just. He did not, and he did. Ugh. Robbie too, right? I mean, what about just ugh. No, but besides the politics of it, no, I hear you there, but do you feel like any of your rights might be getting taken away? Yeah, it is. It's bigger than that. Yeah, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It's all your friends' lives and your life and everyone's life. People need to fight back. Mm. I'm praying for the best, but also something else. Hmm. Yeah. I appreciate every single one of you. Please, please. Get the mindset that you'd rather die on your feet than live on your knees. And united we stand, divided we fall. If at any time, ever, that phrase means something, it is now. United we stand, and divided we will fall. United we stand, and divided we will fall. We all hang together or we all hang alone. I love you guys. And prayers for us all. Really, united we stand, divided we fall. Take care, you guys.